Hello, my name's Anna Boatman and I'm the Assistant Editor at Boon. I'm here today to talk about a book, a series and an author that the whole department, the whole office is just very, very excited about. The author is Tiffany Reisz. The book that I'm particularly here to talk about is The Angel, which is the second in a series called The Original Sinners. Happily, the first in that series is right there and called The Siren and was out in September. So why are we so excited about this book? Well, it is a very actually literary romantic book, I would say. It's set between several different characters, so rather than a monogamous relationship, you've actually got 3 or 4 different characters who are all variously in love with each other, with a love triangle set right at the very centre of it. The amazing thing about it is that it happens to be set in the world of BDSM, which means that you get a huge erotic amount of knowledge when you start to read these books, because it's a world unlike anything I've ever seen before, and she draws you into it and you end up cheering on these characters as they do things that you would never think that you would expect people would want to do, and yet you're with them every single step of the way. And the Siren introduces you to the characters, and the Angel, which is potentially a slightly softer read, would advise reading the Siren first, but the Angel is also a standalone book, which comes out tomorrow, is a bit more about the backstories of the characters. Will really grip you from the first page. The hero, the anti-hero really, called Siren, is a Catholic priest. However, he in many ways goes against his vows, and again you'll find yourself cheering him on, and that is quite a shocking thing for me to be thinking or saying, but read the book and you will absolutely understand where I'm coming from. Equally, you've got the amazing heroine Nora, who once was a dominatrix and now is currently being a submissive, and switches between the two quite happily, and you again will be cheering her every single time that she switches. And finally, for the third bit in the love triangle, you've got a very innocent boy, well man really, called Wesley, who's utterly in love with Nora. And really the core of the story is that Nora is pulled between these two very different worlds, this very dominant relationship that she shares with the very dark Siren, and then the much lighter, vanilla, warm, maybe what we'd normally categorise in Mills and Boon world as classic true love with Wesley. And as to which way she goes, I think you probably have to read The Angel to find out, but it's a book that you will never forget.